been here about 4 months. We've been open close to 2.5 months. So we found the location, she just drove by one day and seen it, and it was kind of, we've been wanting to have a little store. We was really into the furniture concept for the college kids. We always had pieces of furniture to sell in our garage around our house. So we just seen the location, and we just, it was a dream come true, and we said, you know, let's get a furniture store. And then once we started putting items in here, it became an antique furniture store. It seemed like we had a lot of antiques. I think Morgantown, it's growing in that culture where people are into the older things instead of the IKEA furniture. It seems like the newer generation of kids, they all like this.
And there's so much more beauty in the older pieces. Like I said, you go out and you try to buy something nowadays at Walmart and you're getting a square. The furniture that caught our eye had some kind of jazz behind it, a story, the age, and that kind of stuff.
Well, I do a lot of picking. That's my joy of it. I love the thrill of scouting, finding items. You know, the dirt and grime that I like to go find these things that you wouldn't even know what they are. Like the wagon wheels I found in Monongah, they're over 200 years old. The building was falling in. I had a rope tied to me, and you wouldn't even know, you know, that they were there. I overlooked one, actually, got one of them, went back a month later and found the other one, because you can't tell. And then I just get them, I keep everything how it is, and just, it's amazing where we do find it, but most of the things from West Virginia, you know, some things come from all over, you know, Europe, we have a roll top from Paris,
so
we have things from Germany.
We literally save our inventory. Just we see people throwing it out. It's sitting out in someone's yard, you know what I mean? You'll stop by, hey, what are you doing with this beautiful piece of thing that's sitting on your porch in the rain?
There's a lot of locals who've been coming in, and we're going to do a consignment rate with them, which we have a few items on consignment, which they have individual items here that they've had for years, the Morgantown history, and we want to just, I want to focus on West Virginia for a while and just spread out all over the state finding items, so any way we can, but mainly it's been, most of these have been in our family, and we've had a lot of them. It's crazy. But for a fee, you know, I will go ahead and, you know, I show them what the piece has, potential it has, and if they want it refinished, I will. Because if I go and paint a piece, and then only one person likes it, 10, so that's like, it's a lose. For me, it's like, you go and put the money into it, you might not even sell it. So I just leave it how I pick it up, and then I speak to the customer, whoever wants to, you know, purchase an item. We can discuss it more later. But like I said, the DIY market's so high that everybody, it's more of a hobby now, I guess, for people. They just want to buy something and go home and redo it. I have a wish list book, so we don't have in here, people have been coming in and writing down the way of contacting them and what they want, and it's just really helped me learn a lot of what's out there, what people are looking for. One thing we do, we deliver, I only have antique vehicles, so I deliver in an antique truck as well. So we want to do things in here and get the college kids in here to where they can come in and maybe have a little raffle, or if you purchase something, you know, win a drawing. We want to do things like that I don't think a lot of stores are doing. Maybe have some, you know, maybe some sealed bid auctions once we get some pieces that like everybody's looking for. Some like a 60s retro furniture, that would be pieces that people want that we could actually have an auction. I want to do the preserving history with the, you know, 1910 ceiling panels and the 200-year-old wagon wheels and the pieces we're finding, the World War I bayonets, and just the history is amazing, the learning concept, and kind of want to make it like a little museum too. So, you know, come in here if you don't want to buy something, come in and learn something.
The best part is the people that come in.
Yeah.
We get everybody, just like the reason we stayed in Morgantown. You get from the college students to the families to the older people to
people from out of town.
Sports. You know, the sports guys that are on their bicycles. I mean, just everybody walks down High Street. Everybody walks down Pleasant Street. And we always did like the For You thing.
Yeah, For You.
You know, because it is individual to each person. You come in, there's probably like, you're not going to like everything in the store. You're going to like 10 things in the store, but hopefully you really, really like them, you know?
Exactly.
So it's individual for you. You come in and do what you want with it.